Hello everyone, it's Cody again here with another Royal Tiger Imports review. This time we're taking a look at the 1874 Gras Cavalry Carbine, French one. So basically I bought this on their flash sale for $200. Of course you gotta pay shipping with it, and I thought I'll try it, see how it goes. $200 for even something this old that's still mostly intact, I think is a fair price. Basically, a few things I noticed is the plug is missing, that the French usually put in there. On here, the buttstock, actually the brass is cracked and part of the stock is chipped. Of course, with most of these from Ethiopia, they remove the rear sight. So I'm trying to do my best to source a rear sight for this. My best luck is through a website in France that people sell their stuff. Anyway, moving on, there is a crack at the wrist here that somebody tried to repair with a nail, which is pretty neat, all things considered. And of course, if I can get it to stand, that there's no cleaning rod on it either. So, but all in all, it's intact for the most part. And I mean, it was made in 1874, updated in 1880. So you really can't complain. The trigger and bolt are functional. This is pretty much untouched. I just pulled it out of the box. I did take a look down the barrel with a flashlight in the chamber, and there is actually some rifling. I did measure the bore. I can't remember the specific measurements, but it did fall within spec, which is also very surprising. But all in all, I think it's a good purchase, and I think it was worthwhile. This alone in parts equals more than 200. So, and plus I get to have another piece of history in my collection, which I can't complain. I'll flip it over here just so we can take a look at the other side for you. There's not really many Ethiopian markings on this. About the only thing I did find actually was on the barrel, and there actually aren't as many as I have seen on others. I suppose if I flip that over, somebody somewhere maybe can read that. I can't remember exactly what that says. I know Ian from Forgotten Weapons has inscribed that, or somehow translated that, so you can watch his videos if you wish to do that. But yeah, I'll get this cleaned up and we will take a look what it looks like then. Alright, so I got the Gras cleaned up here. I think it cleaned up exceptionally well for its age. Of course, you're going to have nicks and scratches and whatnot. The big thing is that crack right there. I can't stress it to open it up, so I think I'm going to leave it as is right now. I might fire it a few times and see if I can get it to crack more and then fix it. But, so yeah, moving on, there was something there at one point, and when I was disassembling this, actually the butt plate broke in half there, so of course that's going to be where they're hitting it on the ground. But overall, this is cleaned up fairly well. I got a few ideas on what I can do for the rear sight here. I do have a website that I can buy some French stuff from, directly from France, so I might be able to get the rear sight. I don't know if I'll ever be able to find a plug for that. Who knows? But of course, we got the Ethiopian markings. Let's rotate this around. Let's see. So we got the Ethiopian markings there. Serial numbers do actually match from what serial numbers are on there. So this cleaned up fairly well. The bore is insanely clean on this. The rifling is sharp. There are, of course, specs and whatnot that are missing, or I should say pitting. But yeah, I would say overall cleaned up good. I'll have to find a cleaning rod at some point too, but I would say it was totally worth it for this rifle specifically. So anyway, that'll be it for today, so we'll see you in the next video.